Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This time around we're playing a bit of Brawl, the new Brawl format with the just recently added Zendikar Rising. We're not going to be playing with a new commander just yet, I'm still working the deck lists. The main one that seems to be around is the Omnath one, but I've seen a lot of it, so I'm trying to stay out of that thing for now. But we're going to be playing a bit of Korvold Faker's King, which plays around the sacrifice mechanic, if you will call it that. So now you sacrifice a permanent, you put a count on it, and you draw a card. And to add to that, we're playing only odd converter mana cost cards, so we can get to play Obosh as our companion. Them two together can be quite the hit, since Korvold are going to be getting bigger and then the damage will be doubled. So I separated the deck today in quite a few piles. As you can see, we'll go through the first one. The first one was just a bit of removal, so we have a bit of all kinds of removal. Bloodchi Thirst, cheap removal, can also grow in the late game. Shock cheap removal. Demon's Disciple works around the sacrifice mechanic as well, getting a trigger for your Korvold. Buffer's Intervention has the two sides to it. The elemental is sacrifices, it also can get a hit for bunch. Also doubles the damage, doubling double and then double again if you have Obosh in play. Intervention can be some life gain, can even interact a bit with the graveyard, you can never go wrong with that. Brotodon also has a bit of sacrifice to it, but just to deal with enchantments and artifacts mostly. Giant, good, remove and gets a body. Rider, remove and gets a body. Soul Shatter, new card. Sacrifice, opponent sacrifice a creature or planeswalker with highest combination cost. Usually going to be their commander for the most part, or at least the most powerful card in play. And plays around the sacrifice because it does not matter who sacrifices it, can be your opponent. Elspeth's Nightmare, also cheap removal, hand disruption, and exile to graveyard, as well as when you reach the third saga, or the third chapter rather, it sacrifices, so it triggers Korvold as well. Then we have Inscription of Ruin, mostly because it's a removal with a bit of more play to it, so you can return the cheap creature, won't come out much, but it can be a discard outlet as well for your or make your opponent discard 2 cards. Okay, next we have like discard sacrifice outlets rather. Relic Vial, sacrifice creature, draw a card. Nothing special about that. Bow Strider is the best one. Get us a little scribe, brings a creature, also has escape to it. Well, graveyard is usually gonna be full. Witch's Oven, as you expect, our little friendly cat is also gonna be in the deck. Sacrifice any creature getting food. Witch's Cauldron, not as good. You need to pay 2 mana and tap, but you draw a card and gain a life. And then Village Rite to just draw 2 cards. A lot of Village. Then mana wise, I have Gilded Goose, makes food that you can sacrifice for mana. Again, sacrifice, as you can see. Travel Amulet is going to find one of our basics by sacrificing. Cultivate, just good fixing, as well as Beanstalk Giant. Roiling Regrowth, which is a play around Harrow in a way. I can't remember if it's just better or just worse, but it's definitely similar, if not just the same card. We get a bunch. We're playing a lot more basics than I'm used to. Omen of the Hunt also searches for basic, and you can sacrifice it, and then land a Visionary just for ramp, and then replace it itself. Then the next pile is just role play as your foe. So Cauldron Familiar plays a role with the Witch's Oven. It's just also, if you don't have the Oven, it's a good sacrifice, something to sacrifice when you play Korvold. Anax makes tokens whenever you sacrifice the other creatures you have, so makes more stuff to sacrifice. Ayaro goes well with Cauldron and just gains instant life, and can be a sacrifice outlet, but very unlikely since it's a sacrifice only other black creatures. Then Passion can drain your opponent for quite a bit if you're going off of Korvold. Our next pile is more of a card advantage pile, so we have Vivian, makes tokens that we can sack. It's also just a good card, can play creatures from the top of a deck, and can search for creature. It usually doesn't work that well because you're going to play a 5-drop and get a 3-drop. The issue being though, since we only have odds, there's always a gap in our curve, so it's not that great. Treacherous Blessing, draw 3 cards. Obviously you're going to be losing some life, but you can play this on 3 and then Korvold on 5 and sacrifice it, so just great value. Standard Bearer, I'm still unsure about this card. I haven't managed to cast it and played quite a few games with this deck by now, but I feel like a turn that you go off, this can really draw you a lot of cards if you don't kill your opponent. Funeral Rites, just draw cards and then mill cards because we have some graveyard stuff. On top of that, we have a bit of Claim the Firstborn that will also be met with Song of Mad Treachery, so just some threaten effects, so we can sacrifice whatever we take from them. So the next pile is our modal land, so we have a bit of Fling in the form of a land. Volakut Awakening is just a good card, you can just recycle your hand if you will, and it's a land. And then Agadim's Awakening can return a 1, a 3, and a 5 basically in our deck. Mana base wise, we're running 11 basic, which is a lot more than I'm used to. I think we have in total 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 lands, if you count all 4 modal cards, which are usually going to be playing as lands. We have 3 sacrifice lands, so 2 that search for basics, 1 that will destroy one of their lands. Then we're playing the 1 powerful we can, and then basically all the duos we can. So let's go off with our odd Korvold, if you will. I think that's a good name for the deck. I'm calling it Korvold Obosh because I am boring. But yeah, so Brawl format has just rotated basically with standard, obviously, and so far it has been a bit interesting. I think I haven't seen a lot of repetition of commanders, albeit Omnev's played quite a bit. But I feel like Omnev is really cool. I haven't found an oppressive commander, if you will. Let me just bring the volume down once the game starts. Like Omnath is obviously very powerful, don't get me wrong. It's a very powerful commander. But I feel like landfall is interesting. There's a lot of different ways to go about it as well. This is gonna be a Mo, unfortunately. Um, Other than that, I'm just seeing a lot of different ones. I've seen the red and white equipment one, which I think is pretty cool. I can't remember the names. I have a Heliod deck myself. I think the card there's lost a lot of pieces, but still got a lot of new fun cards, if you will. I think the format right now, since there's only I think it's 5 sets in standard, this is gonna be a keep. There's only 5 sets in standard, so obviously there's less smaller card pool to choose from. So people are playing a lot more niche cards, if you will. And in my opinion, it turns into a interesting format. We're gonna play this tapped here. We're lacking a bit of interaction in our hand, but that's fine for now. Obviously against Heliod on the draw, that might just be game ending, but that's fine. But I'm really enjoying this new format, at least for now. Let's see how the future will go. I was thinking of a better word, but I couldn't get anything better than word go. So yeah, yeah, they'll probably play Heliod here, put a count on the princess. We have ways to deal with Heliod, even though it's indestructible. We can take it for ourselves with claim. We can take it with the treachery one. I think here I will play this as a. I could play just the Anax, but I don't think that's great. I think. I do want to find some kind of interaction, so I'm gonna play the blessing here. I am gonna have to discard a card, but like, do you see this draw? I don't think that matters. We'll discard a swamp. Next turn, we can play the Stride and the Highlands and work towards a Vivian, but no interaction is definitely gonna be an issue. Okay, that's fine. At least they don't have the Heliod activated yet. Okay, the Prince is a bit bigger, about 3 or greater. That's a problem. I can play the Familiar and sack to that. Actually, I'll just go Woe Strider and Familiar. So I'm basically playing what should I call it? Old standard / historic decks. Obviously the blessing is hurting us a bit, but we should just play the Korvold next turn most likely. I assume the Heliod is gonna go active now. There's a really new cool card for a really cool new card rather for Heliod, the 5 mana 2/6 double strike angel. Why are you playing that? That's interesting. Where whenever a creature you control deals damage, both player gain that much life, and then at the end of your turn, if you have 15 or more life, each player that was attacked by the angel lose the game. And that goes really well with Heliod because you just give it life link, so it's gonna gain 2 for the first and then another 2 for the trigger, so that's 4, and then again for the second, well, for the first strike and the double strike. So you gain 8 life just on attack its own, plus whatever other creatures attacking, so you can easily kill your opponent out of nowhere like that. This sucks a lot, but I think I'm just gonna block with the Familiar here, and then I'm gonna sack the Familiar. Obviously we're taking a lot of damage, but that's fine. We're hoping Korvold can kind of stabilize us and even get a win out of nowhere. That's a good one. Is it really a good one? It is a removal spell. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, not excited about it, but it is a removal spell. So we do take a lot of damage there. Then here we play the Korvold. We sacrifice the Treacherous Blessing. That's hurting us a bit, but we gotta get our value out of it. Let me read this again. Okay, this doesn't do much at all. Okay, we'll sack the Blessing. We'll put a counter on our Korvold and draw a card. I assume they have some kind of Banishing Light or the Pacifism, whatever they're called. But so far so good. I can obviously sack the Korvold to the Woe Strider. The Korvold actually sees itself being sacked as well, worth noting. So if Korvold is to be what is it? Like a pacifism or whatever, I can still sack it to the Woe Strider and it will trigger itself and draw me a card. Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed with the latest patch, I can't touch some of these cards here because of the names of the cards. I have to go literally underneath it. It's really uncomfortable sometimes because like I want to click this Rugged Highlands right now and I can't. I have to go underneath the card. I know it's a small thing, but it is kind of obnoxious. Um, is it crazy to take 7? I don't think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna take 7 here. Sack that, put a count on my Korvold, scry 1. We could somehow win next turn if they don't have anything. I really wish I had double red right now, because then the A-Nex would be decent. I don't think I can play that. Can I play that? No, I think I can do. I have to do better than that if I want to win. So I take 7, go to 5 here. Obviously, if they have removed my Korvold, nothing of this matters, but we hope they don't. Okay. Alright, so we play Magic then. So I think I'm gonna play this thing, Bastion, then I'm probably gonna swing with the Korvold, sacking the token. Might be a bit aggressive to sack the token actually. Huh. I think sacking the token might be too aggressive. I think I'm gonna sack the Cauldron. I think the Cauldron is the least useful thing here. I'll keep the token around because I might need it to block. So I'll sack the Cauldron. Is the one I'm not gonna use here. We are not gonna have enough time to use that, so let's just sack it. Yeah, we drew a bunch of nothing, so we're just gonna take a hit for. We're just gonna hit them for 7. That's fine. That's good enough for now. The question is, what do we do now? We could just play the Giant here. We could leave a 1 life gain with this. I think we're just gonna gain 2 life here. Yeah, because I do have to. No, I'm actually gonna play the Giant. Because I do have to block this one as well, and I would like to not lose my Strider if possible. Okay, am I dead somehow here? Like, if I'm dead, you can show me I'm dead, and that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna kill my Bastion. Sure, I mean, that's a bit obnoxious, but that's fine at the same time. I'm guessing they were trying to get a 2 for 1 there and destroy both the Bastion and the Cauldron. Well, yeah, if I didn't sack it. Okay, that's fine. Do you really think my graveyard matters all that much? Surprised. Wait, did I have something that mattered there on my graveyard? Oh, I guess I had the Familiar. Never mind. Yeah, no, that was fine. Wait, but it's free to sack it, right? Okay, so if you're gonna sack to exile the graveyard, you don't need to do it then. Okay, you're gonna kill one of my creatures. Sure, you take 2. Then I'm gonna be able to I'm gonna be forced to block with both of my creatures then, which is a bit obnoxious. They swing out. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna block here, before any damage is even thought about. They're first gonna sack out Giant. I'm gonna draw a card, then scry, which is a bit awkward, but you know, you'll set up our next draw with the Soldier. Definitely don't wanna play that because I can't. So my graveyard is also empty. They're giving lifelink to a Charming Prince. That's fine. Okay, sack this. We could steal the game here, but it's gonna be very difficult. That's definitely not gonna help. Steal the game. I unfortunately cannot sack the Woe Strider to itself. So the Woe Strider just dies. They do gain a bit of life. Okay, I have to deal 25 damage. I have 10 on board already. I am too old to think about this. This is way too hard. Alternatively, I could just kill one of the creatures, but I don't think that. I mean, might work. I could -5 that. Leave this back. Can I play this in -5? I cannot do that. If, I guess actually, yeah. Let me do this, and then I can try to kill the Charming Prince instead. Obviously, if they have a remove, I just lose. There's nothing. Actually, I can play this Standard Bearer. That's fine. That's fine. Oh no, this can attack me, and I can't block it. Crap! I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Okay, I think then I'm gonna just -4 on this one. Wait, why is it 5? Oh god. Okay, no, minus. Oh no, but then I die if I -3. Okay, I definitely misplayed this, so I'm just gonna have to do this. That's fine, I survived this turn, but now they have a blocker for my Curse King. Yeah, this game got a lot more difficult because I misplayed a lot. I don't know why I thought I could kill it. I could kill the... I could kill game 4 alive, but I had 4 mana total, so that was a mistake. Big one. Yep, let's play this thing. Let's see what's on top of our deck. Nothing that matters, so let's create a reach token here. Oh, they should, none of my creatures can block that. I don't think I can gain any life here. Okay, let's cry. I don't think I can win anymore. Yeah, no, I definitely misplayed way too much here. I mean, the deck shows some of its good aspects, but I also showed a lot of my misplay aspects as well. I'm just gonna concede here. I don't know why my opponent's taking so long, but I don't think there's any way I can survive this game. The Blood Princess actually slammed me down. I also misplayed there, but I don't think it would have mattered, to be fair. I could have killed the princess, had a blocker for that. No, if I didn't play the ANX, I could have been in a much better spot to win that game. I should have just paused the turn as if I had nothing, which I obviously had something, and they would probably tell. But yeah, let's try again. I think it wasn't a bad showing. But yeah, I also made some mono-color decks so I can complete my daily challenges. It's like mono. I think my mono is Heliod, and my mono blue is Gedwick. Mono red, I have a Chandra deck. I try not to go for aggressive. I try to go for more control-y deck, if you will. So Chandra. My black deck, it might be Drana. I'm pretty sure it's Drana. And then my green deck is Yorvo with Countess theme, which came from the new set from Zendikar Rising. So I'm playing with Atris, so the Fact of Fiction sort of commander. We got 3 lands in our hand, a bit of interaction, a lot of 3-drops. This deck is full of 3-drops, but that's fine. I'm gonna play this Temp of Malice first, see if we can find a 1-drop mostly, because we can't really find a 2-drop, can we? I love whenever the opponents check, like, why do they have an extra card? Yesterday I played against a Heliod deck. Oh, that's a good one. Heliod deck that had no, not Heliod deck. It was the black and white warrior human deck. Had the one that you can choose even or odd to have protection from, and yeah, that kind of really hurt me. I'm gonna get a second black source here because we have a triple black card in our deck, and we already have double red, and we're gonna have double green. But yeah, like I felt pretty awkward about it, let's say. But we did have the intervention, so I could just I got lucky enough. You just pay x equals 3, so it'll be converted mana cost 4. Oh wow, that's obnoxious. That's a good card, ain't it? In that case, I'll play this out, and I'll play one of these out. I think I'll play the Kazu's Fury. I assume they're gonna take the Treachery here. I mean, there's an argument to take the intervention as well. I don't see them ever taking the relic, I don't think. But since I'm bad at magic, they're probably gonna end up taking the relic. Okay, yeah, the treachery is the one that makes most sense. I mean, they basically took a land from me. Well, I guess I have two, so that doesn't really matter. Sure. Sure. That's fine. I play Korvold here. They definitely have a removal, but what can I do about it? It's like that. Draw a card, that's a good one. That's a lot of card advantage we're gonna be getting soon. They seem to be like blue-black full-on control, so this might suck a little bit. Interesting choice of lands, they're quite pretty. Basic solo, I say. I mean, I'm still with the John Avon one. I still haven't changed for the whatchamacallit, and the extinction event. That's hilarious. Once again, all those cards I choose, even or odd. This is fine. Okay, so we're gonna play the goose. We're gonna play the blessing. And we're gonna play a bit of Temple of Malady. I will take another basic, that's fine. Then I'm just gonna pass the turn here. Next turn we can 6-7 with the goose. We can slam this and then sacrifice the Fable Passage. Sure. Pick a poison. Probably the Soul Shadow here, I assume. Maybe the Vivian. Actually, no, the Vivian would be bad if considering I have Soul Shadow in hand. Okay, I think they're between Vivian and Soul Shadow. There's no way you even consider claim. Okay, yeah, Soul Shadow. That makes the most sense. Yeah, I'll take 3 here. I think I'm gonna play Vivian then. Am I? Am I gonna play Vivian? Let's play Korvold. No one. I lied. I'm gonna play Korvold because I don't want this blessing to hurt us too much. Then I also get to play this out here. Is there any reason to sack it now? Yeah, let's just sack it now. There's no reason not to sack it either. Okay. Do you have Tail's End? I mean, if you have it, you have it. So I could use another green source, I guess. Although I do have one in hand, and okay, I'm gonna take a black source because I have. I don't know. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I think my mana's gonna be fine. Okay, that's fine. Sack the Korvold. 3, 7, 8. I can't play the next one. I draw another card, so that's fine. I gain a life. I draw another land. That's fine as well. Take 3 here. I think we're fine. I think we're chilling. We're big chilling here. Do I try to play Vivian? Okay, how about you leave me with triple black open, huh? Thank you. I assume they have a counter spell. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Sucks to suck, but oh, hello, Wolf Strider. Nice to see you. I think we'll just play the Ayara here then. Gain a life, hit them for 1, and pass it on. Now hand is a bit empty, if you will. 3 lands and then 1 card that's 99% dead, and then Relic, which is a bit slow for this matchup. We still have a lot of lives to play with. They're probably going to have a card advantage soon. Yeah, there it is. Okay, looking to play land. Okay, no. I might just play the Woe Strider here. Yeah, let's just play the Woe Strider. I'm not sure if I have Recursion in this deck, but I'm just going to leave the 2 best cards in my graveyard anyway. But I'm not sure if I have any Recursion. Are you going to counter it? Oh, and Exiles as well? Sure, that's a bit obnoxious. It is what it is, but yeah, sucks to suck. In that case, well, I'm just going to swing for 2 here. And pass it on. Probably gonna Roiling Regrowth. Wait, do I have all my basic 4, 5? Let me check how many basics I have in my deck before I search for my deck for basics and have none left. Can I check my basics? Okay, I still have enough basics to search. Oh wow, that's gross. That's pretty good. When you're finally running out of gas, just a draw 4, casual draw 4. Sure. I'll just sack. Oh, I guess I don't have to sack. Only if they let me resolve my spell. I'm gonna get a black and a red. Then we're gonna take the damage here. Please don't have another counter spell. Bro, just please stop. Okay, thank you. Please stop having counter spells. Huh. I think I'll sack the Bastion here. I should have played the Evolving Wilds first in case they had a removal there. I am going to do this. I'm going through my deck very fast. This is a bit scary. I'm gonna get a black source. I should probably have gotten a green source there. It doesn't really matter. Let's play this and pass the turn here. If they kill my Korvold, I can sack to the Ayara and draw 2 cards. Not sure what we're drawing towards here, because we're gonna eventually mill ourselves out, or draw our deck out. And there's still a 20, so that's a bit scary. They 100% have some kind of removal, some kind of interaction for my Korvold here. Just a matter of which one is it. Which one it is, rather. Which one is that? Okay, that's the dual one. Sure, that's fine. That doesn't do much right now. Okay, they have 8 cards in hand? 7 cards in hand. Okay, we're in trouble. Gedwick for 0. Sure. Really? Gedwick? Oh, okay, I see what you're trying to do. That's fine, I don't mind it. If you're gonna kill it and I don't get any extra value, that's fine. I will take your Gedwick and sacrifice it though. I do appreciate it. Appreciate your sacrifice. Any of these clerics? None of them are clerics, so the second half of this card doesn't have any text. Okay, sure. I mean, that's fine. Take action. And then I'm gonna get hit for 3 here. That's fine. We're gonna take the Gedwick because I don't want you to have that for any longer than you need. Can I have a Gedwick, please? I mean, you knew I have that, so you should not be surprised. Swing for 5. Dissect the Gedwick to that. Yeah, I mean, no, definitely select this because it's already in play. I don't need to deploy the Relic. The Relic is probably one of the worst sack outlets in the deck. I think I'm gonna play the Nightmare so I can see what they're working with. Play that out as well. I can do this or that. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And I can double block and sacrifice something if I sacrifice it if I so choose. Go ahead. Okay, sure. Or I can just make a food as well. Kite sail free booty. Okay, you can have that. My hand's pretty mediocre. You know 2 cards in my hand since the beginning of the game. Do I know anything in my deck? I do not know the position of anything in my deck right now. Sure. Drana. That's a problem, but sure. Sure. Okay, they're trying to empty out the hand, it seems. I think I'll just take the damage. Okay, they chose not to attack here. I'm gonna create a food token. I'm gonna untap. That's another land. That's really not what I wanted to see. Okay, just a Brawl in hand. I think I'm probably gonna. I'm probably just gonna sacrifice a food here. Yeah, let's sacrifice a food. It's when he attacks. Oh jeez. Okay, wait, they don't have anything else though, so that's fine. Uh-huh. And then I will pause it there. That's fine, nothing I can do about that. I mean, I could destroy it, but I don't think that's a good play here. What did you draw? Oh, did you actually just... That's a bit obnoxious that they just drew a removal spell as that one random card, but that's fine. Casual 13 mana for a call. This is just an incredibly hard matchup because we're playing against a deck that is mono interaction as it seems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you will. 9, 10, like just so much interaction that it gets harder to keep our commander in play, and we really need our commander to win this game. Sure, that's fine. What else do you have? I don't think they have any creatures to return. Yeah, they don't have any creatures to return. I'll just take 4 damage then. Yep. Did you miss something about your card? Drona comes back so often and she's just never exciting, is it? I was really excited about the Battle for Zendikar one, and then I just saw no play. Now again, no one is even carrying that shit in the format again. It's like, yep, that's your life, Drona. Oh my god, that's a big creature. That might be an issue. But we'll find a way. We'll find a way. Okay, so exile target opponent's graveyard. Bing bam boom. Think. Really? Okay, GG, let's go. I think opponent just got bored of playing. But I'll take that. I count that as a win. But let's hope for a matchup where we like not under pressure from the get-go like we were against the Helio deck, and where opponent doesn't have mono removal as well. Thank you for the coins, I appreciate it. Because I do think this deck is probably better if you remove the Obosh, but I do enjoy the extra restriction, and I like building under extra restrictions and everything. I've heard someone chatting in a Discord channel about a Pauper Pioneer. I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I just love, like, extra restrictions for me makes it extra interesting. But yeah, ooh, new commander, ding 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 ding. So we're looking at the Cleric Commander. I've played against this fella a few times now. It seems pretty good. This hand, removal, land, and deck card. I think one of all this. The hand was definitely good. This is basically the same hand, but worse, isn't it? Okay, I'll keep. So, oh yeah, the Vessel is a bit of a problem. But yeah. Probably play the Cauldron next turn and play the... if I draw a land, I won't play the Treachery. Treachery, not Tatchery. We didn't draw land, so I will play the Treachery. It's fine, I'm not saying this name anymore. This song mad. Ooh, that's a nice one. Okay, I'm stealing that and then sacrificing it. I'll play that for green. Can I have? Thank you. Swing. Sacrifice. Submit. So I assume they're gonna play the Cleric here, which is a bit of Demon's Embrace. Sure. Okay, so this is what we're doing here. Sure. In that case, I will. Yeah, I'll play the Disciple. And I will also play the Gilded Goose here and pass a turn. Next turn we can Gagaroth, or we can Korvold plus Sacrifice of Food in 2 different ways. Alright, they're missing the 4th land, they don't want to play anymore. But yeah, like, the deck does play well. The curve is always a bit awkward, especially if you're on the draw, because we don't have many 1-drops, we don't have any 2-drops. So the curve can be a bit awkward. On the draw, I mean. On the play you should be fine. Against mid-range decks you should be really well positioned, and you have enough interaction to beat the aggro decks if you're by the time you get like by your third mana you're not dead on board kind of thing. Obviously you can't be dead on board by turn 3, but I just mean that if they go 1 2 3 and they're on the play, it's gonna be impossible to beat. But that will be with any deck. Is this the person we played a bit earlier? I'm actually gonna should I concede this game? Okay, let's just play. Now let's just concede this so we don't play against the same commander twice. Try to get a bit of variation here. It doesn't matter if we win or lose. There's no rank. It's just more enjoy playing basically. But what have you guys built since the new format release, since the rotation, if you will? Any new commanders? Or are you just taking old commanders that saw no play and adding a little extra spice to it? Or are you just playing some old commanders that saw a lot of play? I guess the Simic 2 mana thingy, Kinnan. I saw a little bit of it. I wasn't impressed by it at all. They lost a lot of ramp. A lot of the cheap ramp creatures like Paradise Druid, the Leaf King Druid, I think it's called. But they gained the land one as well, I guess. So we're playing as okay, there it is. That's the one I'm looking for. So see a bit of Omnath. We do have three pieces of removal, if you will, hand interaction. Yeah, this one's great. We have all of our colors. But yeah, this is the deck I've been seeing a lot. Deck is fine. It doesn't seem too oppressive. It's definitely good, but I don't think it's oppressive like the 5-color Niv Mizzle, which was just good stuff. This one is built under the theme of landfall, which is I love that it actually has a theme. It's not just 4-color good stuff. He plays a lot of the cool landfall stuff, like the 6 mana Grew one that makes oh no, they Moat Oblivion. Okay, that sucks. But the 6 mana Grew one, the Grew creature that makes plants equal to the basic lands you have. There's this cute, it's not Scute Mob, Scute Mob is the other one, but that just keeps duplicating itself if you have 6 or more lands. They're just small things that are pretty cool. But yeah, so that sucks we didn't get to play against them. They wanted to draw and they Moat Oblivion, so I do understand why they didn't want to play. I think the best way to resolve, I don't think Brawl would be that good as a best of 3 format. I mean, maybe it could be interesting to try a bit more competitive, but I think it'll take the fun out of the format of being, a casual format, if you will. I think it'll be oh, okay, we got Omnath anyway, but I think it'll be very cool if we got to play multiplayer Brawl on Arena someday. Again, removal. Yeah, this one's definitely keep. I think it just be awesome if we can just get 4 people together and play. I don't know how the board would work. You could do like MTG where there's one here, and one here. Other option would be obviously doing a 4 screen, having one here, and one next to you as well. We're gonna play a bit of Bloodfell Caves, but I mean that would be up to them how they work it. But I think it would be very cool. You could also probably just like mouse around the screens to see different boards. That could also be interesting. Yeah, play this out, and then we're gonna Omen for a Grain Source? Question mark? Cultivate. I mean, I'm just gonna play my out already. We're gonna get a green source here because we already have double black, double red, and now we have double green. We have another black land if you want. Actually, yeah, let's just play Korvold. The good thing is they can't just play Omnath without playing a land first, so that's good for us. So we sacrifice the Omen, we put a counter, we get a land, that's awesome. If they play the Omnath, I'll just kill it. If they choose to wait a turn for the Omnath as well. Ooh, that's a bit scary, but actually not. Please sacrifice it. We draw a card and... Wait, what? Oh, it's whenever you sacrifice. So why did I think you also counted? That was... Oh, my intro looks ridiculous now. Oh my god, derp. I think I'm gonna... play this out. Just to see what we're working with. Okay, I think you have to sacrifice. Yeah, you have to sacrifice. So I will sacrifice one of my black sources here. Which sucks. Ideally you don't want to be sacrificing lands, but that's how it lined up this turn. I thought I was going to draw a card from that. That was a mistake, but I don't think it really changed my play at all. I was going to kill that anyway. I could have used the Blood Chief Curse, I guess, but that would be 4 mana. Okay, so they will get the trigger now. 2 triggers, so it will deal 4 damage, right? Oh, what? You have the Fable passage. Okay, so they'll get the mana as well. Wait, the second time is the mana. Okay, first time is life, second time is mana, and third time is the damage. Okay, sure. What are you doing with 6 mana, my good fella? Okay, you're getting the damage, that's fine. Okay. 4 damage. Sure. Anything else? Please don't have a removal on top of that. That'll be a bit obnoxious of a turn. Oh wow, that's gross. That's a pretty gross turn, isn't it? Okay, go to my hand. Okay, so let's play this. Let's sacrifice it and get a land. We're gonna get a black source. We're gonna place that black source, and we are gonna destroy that creature. We're a bit out of removal now. I mean, I guess we could shock and bone crusher the thing, but that isn't a great way to go about things. But yeah, that turn was very disgusting. If they didn't have the last card, it would have been fine. If they just did damage and gain life and draw a card, but just the Fable passage and then the shock as well, that was pretty gross. Sure, okay, okay, that's fine. I think we're just gonna go for this then. We're just gonna what else am I playing on the turn? Probably this. Yeah, so we're just gonna tap the green, thank you. Kill that one, thank you. And then we play the Ayara. Gonna play a bit of Ayara here. Then we're gonna ideally be looking for a removal spell, not a land. I wanted some hard removal. Hoping the claim can come to do something here. They should have a few earlier drops. 8 mana to cast it. They have exactly 8 mana, so they could cast it and play a land. And I do not have any more removal for it right now. It's a bit of... leave me alone. Do you really have an Ugin? I still hate Ugin. Just a haha. Everything that we did before this does not matter anymore. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Ugin is just so obnoxious of a card, because now everything we did prior to this point just does not matter anymore. Yep, and then go ahead, I guess. They're gonna -5 and probably play something else. Yeah, at this point, I think the game is just over at this point, but it is what it is. Yep, -5. Are you gonna boat it and have something else as well? Okay, no, at least it's just a -5. I think the game is unfortunately over because my opponent played an Ugin. Yep, you got nothing to do about that. Playing has been looking real awkward the games we drew it, which is very unfortunate because I do not think the card is usually like that. If we can find a way to deal with that, we can... Well, no, it doesn't actually even kill Ugin. Ugin will still be at 1 life. Nope, no point. I mean, sure. Let's play the game. I don't think it matters anymore at this point, unfortunately. As much as it pains to say. Are you gonna bounce the creature to my hand? No, you're not. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll play that, and we'll play the familiar, and then we'll end the turn. But yeah, Ugin, like, the game was gonna be hard either way, but the Ugin just kind of seals the game, because that's what Ugin does. You have a game, but then you just don't have it anymore because they played an Ugin. Please don't have like a Agent of Treachery effect here. I beg. Just let me kill your Ugin, don't be rude. Okay, that's sucks, but it's not the worst. Just, what did you hit? What was that? Okay, that's fine. I mean, this isn't good, but that's not as bad as it could have been. And we can claim that, I guess, as well. Really? No blocks. Do you have a way to deal with my Korvold here? And you're hoping I would chump block for whatever reason? Curious. Do you have a way to deal with my Korvold? If you do, I will concede. Why are you looking at my lands? Okay, that's fine. I gotta get a green source here. Sure. Do you have a way to deal with my Korvold? I will concede. Okay, that is not a way to deal with my Korvold yet. No way to deal with my Korvold. Okay, good. Gain control. Oh, do you have like the bounce thingy here? That would be so gross. If they have the one with, oh my god, why can't I remember petty theft? Yeah, petty theft. No, they don't. Okay, okay, we're back in the game. We are back in the game. So it's 6 mana. I have exactly enough mana to kill it. So yeah. Do I do it on the upkeep? Target creature X -6. Autopay. There we go. Oh my god, okay, that's fine. I mean, that's okay, I guess, not the worst. But at least we got them to use 2 mana on... They have an Uro as well, you gotta be joking. They're playing the most hated standard card with possibly the most hated Brawl card in the same deck. They do not want to have any friends. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead here. Like, I don't think what they did was oppressive by any means. I mean, it was good, definitely. Is that an Elder Giant? Oh, you gotta be joking as well. Give me a break. I don't think it was oppressive by any means, but it was definitely very good. I think that deck is definitely the best deck in the format. But being the best deck doesn't mean you're unbeatable by any means. Can I even do anything at this point? 3, 2, no, that wouldn't work. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway just to see what we would find on top of a deck. Let's do that just to see what we would find. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Okay. So yeah, that's the Omnafgat deck. It's very good, but I do feel like they had a very good draw and the Ugin closed the door anyway. But yeah, I think Omnath is the deck to beat in the current format. Again, not oppressive, just very good. Like, everyone else is still playing the janky favorite cards. There's people already moving towards the Omnath deck because they got beaten down by it and they see how strong it is. But you can definitely go under it, and you can, I'm pretty sure I mean, you could try to outvalue it. I think that one will be a bit hard since they get the value from the lands. But a bit of interaction there, kill the Ugin, the Omnath, and you should be fine. Next game will be against... Okay, we're gonna play against another aggro deck, Heliod. However you wanna Eod it. This is a Maul, unfortunately. 2 lands, doesn't play our whole hand. This is a keep, albeit not great, but it's fine. I'll take a draw too. We're forced to search for Swamp here because of the Ayara, right? Who would have the pretty Heliod. And they have the Heliod sleeves. Okay, this person really likes Vladrak, really likes Heliod, I'm guessing. Do you have a 1-drop? I will trade with your 1-drop. 100% will ask for trade. Opponent? 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 Hello? Hello? Opponente? Por favor. Hello? How are you timing out? It's turn 1. Hello? Hello? Okay, if they time out, I'm just gonna concede here. Are they gonna time out? Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Okay, there's no point in me staying here. Obviously, I get a free win, but I'm not here to get free wins. I'm here to showcase the deck. So let's just move past it. Let the opponent have the win. Maybe the connection dropped. Maybe the cat closed the laptop or something. Who knows? But unfortunately, I wanted to see the deck against an aggro deck again. So let's go again. Now better than before. But if you guys have any deck lists of Brawl decks you've made and you like me to play it and make a video about it, like you can put, ooh, Chillane. Sorry, I get very excited about Chillane very easily. But if you have any deck lists that you think is interesting, you like me to play, you can leave it down on the comment section. I'll probably make a few changes to it because I like making changes to decks. It makes me feel special. Even though it's like, oh, this deck is amazing. Okay, let me just put this one janky card just so I can feel bad about myself. Yeah, other than that, like just put it down and then I'll play it sometime soon. I'm trying to post daily this week, and I have a long weekend, no university, no class, so I will try to record a bunch of videos this weekend as well. Oh my god, they have the cute planes that I didn't manage to get. Oh, oh, it's you! It's you, buddy! Look, it's you! This is for it untapped, so we'll do that. Oh, that's a bit awkward on the mana. Huh. Considering we have the Fable Passage, I think this will be fine. I know there's a lot of green, and we do need triple black for this, but yeah, I think that will be fine. I'll probably play the Korvold using the food, and then I can sack the Fable Passage. I think that's the best way to go uprooted. Okay, that's... I do want to kill that. 4, 5, 6, so it's not enough. Actually, I can do both. Okay, so I can do this. So I'm going to destroy that because that makes a lot of mana. Do not want to be dealing with that. And I'm going to be playing the Woe Strider on top of it. Although that might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have just... I think it's fine to play the Woe Strider. Maybe it was correct to not play anything and just make an extra... Actually, I could just make an extra food with the... sacking the passage. But I think this is fine as well. I can still cast the Korvold next turn. And I have a lot of things to sack. Well, I have a sack outlet of 3-1 in play now. They're probably gonna play the Chillane here, so I'm hoping to have some kind of removal to it. Murderous Rider, the Thirst. Could even Treachery it. I can't Treachery it. I lied to you guys. Guys and girls. Yeah, but okay. So you tanked, and then you played your commander. Interesting. Right, you're just slamming Chillane here, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, that's also a very pretty forest. That's the dinosaur one. Very pretty. Yeah, so you tank, and you played your commander. Okay, cool. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, we're gonna play the Korvold here. I think I'm gonna select the Cauldron here. I don't think that will be much value considering we have the Woe Strider already. We did find a land, not the kind of land we're looking for. I'm hoping to find a black land here, so we can have the village rights up. Okay, we did find it. So we could sack the Gilded Goose to get it, but I don't think that's worth my time, and I'd rather just play the Stepped. Go ahead. Now it's a matter of what do they have, how much value they're going to obtain from this. Top of that, they might play some cheap creatures here as well to maximize Chillane, so we might get a claim target. Then we can claim and village rights it, or we could just sack it to the Woe Strider, depends. Yes, see, so that's already one target. I love Chillane so much. Ooh, they have no landing hand. Okay, that's scary. Okay, this is fine. Okay, so they have nothing. Huh. I like this. I would like to take that from you, if I so may. I do want to draw extra cards here, so I'm actually going to do this. So I'm going to sack that creature and draw 3 cards here. That was not good at all. I will not play the land just yet. Actually, I might as well. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna sack the swamp here. Swing for a nice solid 8 damage. Unfortunate. Didn't draw anything again. And then I guess we just play the relic out. Is any other option? We could get actually, yeah, I'm gonna get the Obosh to my hand here. And then leave out both the Shock and the Gilda Goose, as well as many Woe Stride activations as I so choose. Because then next time, this actually represents lethal. This will be 18 damage just with the attack alone. Why? What is this for? Do you have a Wrath then, I'm guessing? Okay, sure. Create a food token. Sacrifice. Okay, draw a card. Don't want the Omen. I'm actually gonna sacrifice. I mean, yeah, because I get an extra Scar, so it actually makes sense to sacrifice. So we draw the same amount of cards, but we just get a Scry as well. I'm actually gonna keep that because that has 2 power. Sure. Graveyard is full, so we can replay the Woe Stride if so choose. I'm actually gonna play the Obosh. Can I play the Obosh on something else? I could just play the Korvold as well, actually. Yeah, let's just play the Korvold. I know I'm gonna be discarding cards here, but again, I want to represent lethal as soon as possible. So we are going to discard. I think the Relic is not where we want to be right now. I do like all of these cards. I think the Shock might be the weakest card on hand, but I'm going to discard the Forest because we do have an extra land. So let's just organize our hand a little bit here. Do you just have a removal of my Korvold? That's fine. Green and white in band. I'm assuming it's going to be like a Banishing Light-esque effect. So I mean, there's a double white one, but it's only exiles creature the spirit with no flying. May I add, the exiles a creature when it costs 2 or less. The Thasser. Confused I am. So I guess they didn't have any removals, but any interaction spell. I thought they had something. Okay, maybe that was a mistake on my part. I should have gone more aggressive. Okay, we're gonna sack this. Gonna deal damage and draw a card. Then we draw a bunch of nothing. So boom. And we're gonna pass a turn. I just thought they had some kind of counter spell or something. They might still have like they don't have Tail's End because they didn't stop with that. That sucks. I mean, could be worse. Okay, they consider. Yeah, no, I think we were very far ahead at that point. But let's play one final game with this deck. I really enjoy the play patterns of this deck. I do understand why people played it so much in Historic and in Standard with Priest of Forgotten cards. It is. I do enjoy the sacrifice pattern of this deck for sure. But yeah, let's play one final game. We managed to get 4 wins today, so it's been a better showing than with some decks that played Gigantic Shrines. Gigantic Shrines. I thought about making the okay, I'm not again, so that'll be a good deck to end it at. But I thought about making the Shrines deck again. But the mana base, losing Chromatic Lantern, losing Field of the Dead is just. Sure, I mean, Field of the Dead doesn't hurt the mana base, but it does hurt one of the axes which the deck won quite often on. Which wasn't often because the deck didn't win much. But yeah, so I'm not sure if there's any point to it. Okay, let's just do that. We already have a cheap remove. I don't think I want that. I really like the inscriptions, all of them for Brawl. Like, they're just gonna be good. The green one and the blue one. Obviously, there's no red or what's the other color? Red or white ones, because they didn't think the designs were good enough, so they just chose not to make them, which is fair but kind of weird at the same time. Field of Ruin. Are they gonna destroy my thing? That's fine if they do that. Honestly, I'll just get a Forest and then Omen for a red source. Brazen Borrower. Okay. That's fine. This doesn't kill that. It's a bit awkward. It just looks like a Jeskai control deck right now. Ooh, I'm glad they played that. That makes me feel better. Did they forget to add green to the deck? We're gonna get a green source here. There we go. Draw a card for a turn. A fling. They can use this to get green, so I do kind of want to leave up. Yeah, let's do this. Sure, that's fine. I want black, and I want my red source, and then this is gonna get a green. Then we pause the turn here. They chose to not get a green source. I am confusion. Okay, I guess they had a green source. Anyways, I am so confused right now, but that's fine. Okay, a shock for that is good. I'm gonna play this as a land. I could play this, but I'm pretty sure they have some kind of counter spell, so I'm just gonna pass it here. Because I want them to play the Omnath with the landfall trigger, well, the enter the battlefield trigger. I'm gonna kill it. And then, yeah, and the next turn I can play the Korvold and go off a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Then I'm gonna kill the Brazen Borrower. I don't want to take any more damage. I've taken enough damage. Okay, that's fine. We'll kill the Brazen Borrower here. Resolve. Pass. My turn. I'm gonna play the Korvold here. I'm trying to think. Yep, I will. I'm gonna sacrifice the Omen of the Hunt. Draw a card. We're gonna play. We're gonna sacrifice this first, getting a green source. Got that. We're gonna play this untapped, paying 3 life. We're gonna Elspeth's Nightmare, the Caryatid. So if they choose to play the Omnath, they can only get 1 land drop, as opposed to having the extra mana from that, since you had 2 mana. A Gargaroth, alright, I like that. Okay. Oh, nice Hugin, thanks. The hand is disgusting, by the way. Just gonna say that now. I will take that from you, though. Well, GG. Okay, so you see that we can beat Omnath. Omnath is not unbeatable. It just is a very good deck. So let's just wrap it up now. Let's just take a look at the deck again, and some cards that definitely underperformed. There's one that I have no doubt should probably not be in this deck. Let's just wait for the server a little bit. The server does like to take its time. So we got a 5th win of the day. Let's just see if we get a Zendikar card. Okay, never mind. Tronovo, Drain. So if we just go down here, Korvold Obosh, which I'm probably just gonna call Odd Korvold. So the card that to me underperformed, well, there's a couple of cards I think underperformed. I think all these 1-drops are fine. These ones are definitely fine. Inscription is, I like it because of the kicker, but I can see it being cut. Liliana Standard Bearer has not been performing whatsoever. Ayara is a role player. The triple black is a bit hard, but I still like her. And then, I mean, Awakening, I love it because of the effect it has, being a land. These are all fine. Relic is the other one I'm looking for. So Relic has not been a good sack outlet. So if we just go here and search for Sacrifice for the potential cards that we can maybe be playing on the place of these 3, we can definitely be running one of the removals, which is, well, I guess there's only Mutual Destruction nowadays. So you can definitely be playing Mutual Destruction over Inscription, for example. Could maybe play the Ghoul, could be fine, not great. Weaponize the Monsters, I used to play in the old version from last set. I was not a fan of it. And other than that, like, the options are not looking great. You can try Savvy Hunter, not a fan of it again. And other than that, there's some Graveyard Hate you can play, but it is a bit soft. But these are the 3 cards I'm not a fan. You could even play like the green Modo land. I do not have it in this deck. so you'd have more sources. So where is it? I am a bit blind, so pardon me. Well, actually I don't have it, so it's not collected. So it will be this one. You could definitely play the Greenland. Obviously the playing the card is not that special, but it is a modal card. They're never bad. You could play an extra land, but these two cards I'll definitely look to cut. And then the inscription, I like it, but I could see it being cut as well. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Any suggestions, let me know down below of decks to play or formats even, and any deck lists you have, let me know and put it down. Cheers, until next time.